All right, guys, it looks like I got the streaming working again. Good to be back after a little bit of a vacation. Much better energetically. You could tell I was uh, out of whack because I was like focused on negatives rather than positives. When you focus on negatives, you get more negatives. When you're in a lower vibrational state, you become unaware of that you're doing things like that. So, clear red flag. I need to raise my vibration. Went on vacation, did so. Here I am. June accuracy seems to be back on track. I mean, May was like a total fluke, but June is back on track. Um, Interesting. At the close, there's a fake out of some kind. But so tomorrow the trade would be this move to the upside at the open. You want to open up a short position. Oh, actually, this is like a scalp right here. So at the open, there's a range, a multi-day range that we're is highlighted at the open, and we go from this decline into the end of a decline with a fast sudden fire, taking us to a trade opportunity at a high, probably right there, right around the open, and then from that we have a decline back into lows. Right, there's a low right there first thing in the morning, so I would be mindful of that. But there's a good short scalp right there. And hopefully, if you're looking to do a swing trade, you would have opened up a short position here. I don't think there's going to be another opportunity. I mean, the devil card could be like a move to the upside, whichever direction at the close. Like we have this like fake out to you, like it's not the. It'll be like the opposite of what the actual trend is. Hey guys, I'm new to streaming on TikTok, so bear with me as I figure it out. Hey Serenity, thoughts on Riven? You bought it at $9. I think I might have some stuff on Riven. Let me see. I might not. I do so many I forget. Nope, doesn't look like it. Maybe on a multi-year scale, I've got something. Nope. Okay, so Riven, I'll do it this way. So my thoughts on Riven, like you bought it at $9. What what do you like? You just want me to like pull a card? I'll pull a card. It's going to be a mixed kind of experience. A lot of volatility back and forth, eventually leading to the upside. But this is like grand scale to give you like a really good bit of information. I need a time frame, more information, because the clearer the question, the clearer the answer becomes. Hey Gerardo. Hey Maria. Oh, you're looking for an exit point. Got you. Okay. All right. So if you guys aren't familiar with the channel, I got a website, tarotfortraders.com. You make a free profile. It's completely free to sign up, and then you have access to the chart information for every single tarot card, guys. So we just pulled the Emperor. I don't remember the dates so much that they represent, but I have it here on the website in my notes. So it looks like March 21st, somewhere between March 21st and April 20th. So there's a bit of a ways to go, but that would be an ideal, your next like really ideal exit. I gotta get a better solution for this mic because this thing's like right in my face. I can't see what I'm doing, no matter where I put it. It's like aggravating. Yeah, so it looks like pretty declined. Like there's a notable decline tomorrow, probably a gap down, and then we'll probably open higher on the 28th. But I think that's probably also. Yeah, pretty mixed. It's a pretty mixed day on the 28th. Guys, if you like what we're doing here, do me a favor and share the live stream with somebody. It really helps out the channel. We're trying to grow the channel. Wow, and it looks like I can't see. I have to log in on a different page to see my YouTube chats. Sorry guys, give me a sec. Yeah, okay, so now I can see the chat. I couldn't see the chat through my streaming software. This is going to be pretty interesting. How am I going to do this? It's like I need another screen now. If you're just hopping on, guys, this is my first time live streaming to TikTok, so kind of like figuring it out as we go here. Hey, Dontrell Pitt. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you. Hey, it was luck. Good to see you. Great guidance on Tesla. We give you a law of karma once it close. Oh, appreciate it. It was luck. I'm glad it helped out. Regarding Tesla, will price be higher on the 28th than today? Trying to figure out when to close. So guys, we're going to be live every weekday, every trading day of the stock market. We're live somewhere between 3 and 4 p.m. Eastern time. Oh, that's August. I think I keep clicking on August because I've been working on August, so I feel like it's, I forget what month it is sometimes because I'm working on so many different times. All right, here we go. Oh wow, nice move in Tesla. Whew, look at that move. Nice move. And that's pretty much what the reading said. I'm glad I was able to help out. 25th was a rally increasing with momentum moving forward in time, taking us to a high for the month. Guys, this Tesla reading where we predicted the highs, it was posted on YouTube like weeks ago, I believe. We were a little behind posting. No, that was July. We were behind on. Like, look when this Tesla reading was the file was made. May 2nd, 2024 at 9:56 p.m. Eastern Time. Double click, it takes you to the Tesla reading. So anybody that had the paid version of the Tesla reading or knows how to read one of these public versions would have made some serious money today. I wasn't paying attention to Tesla. I was figuring out my streaming. So 28th will be higher on the 28th than today. Ooh. That's a tough one. That's a really tough one. I think that this is probably a good exit. If you got a nice profit here, I would probably take this. You know, you can always reposition yourself. You might be leaving some on the table, but you can always reposition yourself. What you don't want to do is get in the habit of being like, oh, well, there might be more gain. Let me wait. And then you end up losing your profit. If you get into that routine, oh my God, that's so frustrating. So take your profits quickly and then reposition yourself and you can take more profits. But like rule number one, protect your capital. Amazon, best time to exit long position today, tomorrow, or Friday? Today's the day. This is a trade opportunity here today. Yesterday was a trade opportunity to open up a long position. Today is a trade opportunity to close that long position. People with the paid version of the Amazon reading would have made a ton of money today. I really hope we see some Rule of Karma come through. Guys, if you don't know what Rule of Karma is, go check out our YouTube channel. We've got a video on the channel that explains Rule of Karma. It's super, super important if you plan to profit from this information. It's a part of the system. Hey, Brett. Hey, Estella. So feel on TikTok, guys. It's my first TikTok live. We're kind of figuring it out. Feel free to ask questions. Questions are free. If you want priority response though, because it gets kind of busy, YouTube, our membership on YouTube gives you a star, gets you priority response. But I'll answer all questions until about 4 o'clock, maybe a few minutes after 4. Hey Kenny, appreciate you. Yeah, we've got a correction coming in the market. Yeah, so here's the 1 year. Right, so we have a high here in the end of June. That's a trade opportunity. It's like the cusp of June, July. It's a trade opportunity. There should be multiple failed attempts to break through key resistance in July, and then a decline into August, where we should see a lowest low for the year. At least thus far. I think it's probably going to be our lowest low period, like total for the year. There in August, very, very well. Actually, there's no cross reading congruency, so it could like spill over into September. But August, September, we very likely have a lowest low for the year of 2024 in S&P 500. If you guys who are new to the channel, if you're curious about my accuracy, just go check out our YouTube. We've got almost 3,000 videos. I predict the S&P 500 by the hour every single day, usually about a month in advance, running roughly a 98% average accuracy. Roughly, it varies up and down. May was not a great month, but aside from May, everything's been pretty solid. So many questions that you mentioned. AMC GME may have highs June, July cusp, and mid-July is nowish a good time to go long. So let me take a look at those. I know in some of these readings, the the July August, if there's a high there, it might be kind of like it's a speculative high. It's not the most reliable. But let me take a look. AMC. NGME. Excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. Is now a good time to buy? No, I would wait until the July low. And I think that look for price swings in early July. There should be a sharp drop into a low. That's where probably like the second week of July. That's where you want to enter. Involved in that trade will be rally along a diagonal trend line on a multi-day scale, ending with a fast sudden move higher, and then a breakdown through that diagonal trend line with increasing volatility on the way down, taking us into the low. And there should be a really significant reversal at the low as well, with a big move starting out of a decline, going from the bottom of a range all the way to the top of a range. And that'll take us probably to a high there in August. And then AMC. Um, Probably not the best time to get into AMC. What I would look for is around August, near like July, August, near a high, probably in August. We'll decline off of the high. Don't chase that high. Decline off the high, and that'll offer opportunity to open up a long. We'll then return back to the price level of that high in September, and you can use that price level of the high of September as your exit for the long position. All right, let's see. Free to ask any questions you like, TikTok fans. So this is what I said, right? Yesterday was an opportunity to open up a short position before we declined back to revisit these lows here, somewhere around here. If you're new to the channel, guys, this ellipse here, when I draw an ellipse on the chart, if it's green, it's where I expect a crest or peak to take place. And when it's red, it's where I expect a trough or low to take place. Somewhere in this range tomorrow. This is Bitcoin. If I didn't say that. Will Bitcoin have lower lows in July as compared to the current price? You can see how some of them panned out. They don't always pan out. Nothing ever always does, but these were some pretty decent trades in here. Um, well, the question is, will Bitcoin have lower lows in July as compared to the current price? Not necessarily in July, but in August, I believe so. Um, but it's going to be a lot of wild stuff going on, right? There's going to be like right now, this decline is on a like multi-month scale. Opportunity to open up a long position. You could close the long position right here on the cusp of June, July, or you could wait until mid July to cash out. But you want to be sure that you do it before that sharp drop off of the high. And it'll be an important range on a 1 year chart scale minimum. If you're just joining on TikTok, guys, any questions that you have, feel free to answer. We're doing free questions. I'm on live every day sometime between 3 and 4 p.m. on weekdays. We're just started doing this on TikTok again, so with the new live stream, it's kind of like I'm kind of learning as we go here. But feel free to ask any questions you want. Does Bitcoin drop further than 58,000 in the upcoming days? The heck? Where's my July Bitcoin? Oh my god, that's so annoying. I gotta screenshot it. I don't know where the file went. All right, we'll use this. I need the other one. Um, so it might. Let's see what the cards have to say because there is possibility that we go lower here. I think we probably go higher, but this ruin where it is in a precarious location, so it could be indicating a low, especially with this thing. Let me see. What do the cards have to say? I got a no for that, which was what my suspicion was. So we're going to be moving to the upside. I would say here on the 27th when we revisit lows, that's where you want to get into a long. You could close it the next day, or you could wait until the 29th, or if you want to do like a multi-month, probably do it there on the 15th. of July. Hey, if you're just joining us, feel free to ask any questions you want. We're answering any questions on stock and crypto. I mean, we answer questions that aren't stock and crypto, but we specialize in this. There's nobody who comes close to our accuracy. They're not even in the same playing field. I don't care who it is. Well, there's a few people maybe in this community that I joined, but even so, it's like it's really accurate, guys. So that's why I focus on that. They're measurable charts, so I either say highs at a time and it is or it isn't. There's no like, was this the high he was talking about at this time? Like, you know what I mean? Hey, AU. I'm not. It was like I'm not advising my family to get back into silver. They still have half of a position, but I'm not advising them to get back in. Hey, AU. All right, nice. So we've got this move to the upside here at the end of the day. I would use this opportunity right now, guys. I would use this opportunity to open up a short position. Now, I wouldn't open up a full just in case I'm wrong. Sometimes I'm wrong about the. And when I'm wrong, usually it's about the relative open in relation to the prior day's close. When I am wrong, that's usually what it is. Doesn't mean I'm wrong all the time. But with that said, in case I'm wrong there, open up a partial short because you'll have opportunity to add to that short here right at the open at an important range on a multi-day scale. And then you want to close that for a scalp there when we decline into a low in the first half hour. I'll be on I'll have my live trade alerts, which if you want to get live trade alerts, you can do that through Discord. Just go to our website or message me and we'll set it up for you. Yeah, see, remember what I said. There's a devil card here at the end of the day. This is very good. This is very good for us when we're expecting bearish behavior because we've got this fake out to the upside indicating that we're going lower tomorrow. So I would open up a short here, a partial short. If you didn't open up here, this is where you should have opened it, right? But if you didn't open up here, I think this is probably an okay place to do so. We were advising to do so between 10 and 11. Would have been a little early. Well, and then there's the full card, actually. We did advise to trade on the full card, too, and that's right on point. I don't know if my chat stopped working or something with TikTok because I see people joining, but I'm not seeing any messages. It's really weird. Yeah, see, we're going back to the highs here, dude. This is a very good opportunity, my friends, to open up a short position in the midst of this fake out here. I would definitely take advantage of this on SPY right now. Opening a short. Don't do a full position in case we open higher tomorrow. I don't think we are. I think we're opening lower. You want to close the short here in the first half hour when we after a high there should be a low for the day in that first half hour. We've got the August dailies for SPY coming out. Basically, all of August has been done. It's all scheduled. It's all uploaded. So if you got early access and you already know that, you've seen a ton of that stuff. And if you don't have early access, look forward to it. It's coming out soon. You can get early access here on our website, our services. It's tarotfortraders.com. Our services, that's no meta posts. Right here at the top. Click here to subscribe. I don't know why I keep saying that. Here we go. $30 for a month, $250. We changed the pricing back because I wanted this to be like low enough for people to lower income people to have access to it. So it's $30 a month, $250 for the year. Gets you the earliest access you can get to any of our public videos that are on YouTube. You're welcome, Don Shaw. Hey, if you're interested, we're answering questions for free here on Stocks and Crypto. Do I think there will be another significant dip in silver for a long entry, unless you think silver will not continue its bullish trend? All right, let's take a look at silver here. The silver 1-year reading for 2024 was created on September 24th, 2023 at 11:18 p.m. Eastern Time. That's this video, or this photo right here. Oh. Yeah, I advised my parents to sell right here. We missed the very top. We sold at like 31.50. So that was a very solid trade. I knew to do that because basically what the cards had predicted. So the question about silver is, will there be another significant dip in silver for a long entry, or do I think it won't continue its bullish trend? So there's a lot of possibility for highs in the last quarter of the year again. We might even see one here in July, but again, this is one of those readings where the high between July and August is kind of precarious. There's either a really sharp drop from a high to a low, or this high is off. And why I say it's precarious is because where it's positioned on the board, it could also be it could, instead of a high, be indicating a year's low. And when we go and we look at February, we have a year's low. That's what makes me think maybe I read this wrong. So be careful there. But in any case, we've got a low here in August with a lot of things. There's a low in August, and then we should have highs back in October and November, and probably even December. So a sharp drop. I would look for an entry point. I would look for this Ace of Disc kind of decline. Actually, it's probably an incline, Ace of Disc incline. So basically at like an August low, it might be August, September, kind of in there. Hard to say without looking at an August and September reading, which we don't have a monthly for those. If anybody's interested in a monthly for silver, you would get that on our website, Tarot for Traders, under our services, SO Meta Posts. Scroll down here to custom monthly, click here to order. You put in the month that you're interested in, you put in the year up to 2026, and you put in the ticker or crypto, add to cart. Great way to support the channel. We have tons of other services. Oh, and guys, for those of you that have been around, just so you know, we have some new services. We've got multi-year readings now. These are 10-year readings. In some cases, it won't be 10 years because we do it like by the decade. So if something didn't start on like 00, it started on like 02, then there'll be 8 years, you know. So in any case, it's a multi-year reading. And you can specify any of these time frames. But the most important thing, guys, just for those of you that are new, the whole purpose of the channel is to transmute some of the competitive energy of the stock market into goodwill. And we do that by following through on the rule of karma for the channel, which is to send 5% of all profits made from this information forward to one of these charities here. And 5% of the profit should be donated back to the channel to say thank you and help support the channel. I spend all day long doing this. Very rarely do I actually get to trade because it just takes too much time. If you're international, you can use Wise or you can use crypto here. There's a ton of QR codes to donate crypto. And that leaves you with 90%. Make sure to spend that money out of love. As long as you do that, the universe considers you an angel investor. It's going to send it back to you tenfold for following through. Can you guide on JPM? Will it be more bullish or bearish in coming 2 to 4 weeks? It's going to be mixed back and forth for JPM throughout the month of July. We should see crisscrossing back and forth through an important price level on a multi-day scale. Yeah, it's pretty mixed. You might have an opportunity in the first week of July. You might have an opportunity in the third week of July, but it's really mixed. It's hard to say. And there you have it, my friends. Look at that fake out. Look at that fake out. And now to the downside. And anybody following along with all of our free information is making money because they're following things that actually come to fruition. We're not basing the future, our future expectations on the past like everybody and their mother in the world. It's ridiculous. It's arbitrary. It's just as arbitrary as what you think you looking at tarot cards might be. But frankly, the tarot cards are much more reliable, and you will see that tomorrow when we cash out for a good profit. Um, hey, Robert. How much is the Bitcoin monthly? Well, so there's two ways that you could do that you could get the Bitcoin monthly. So you go to our services, SO Metapos. So you can you can click on custom monthly and just enter the month and the year and then put in Bitcoin. It's 500 for the custom monthlies, and then you could also do this, which is actually on sale and it's a cheaper way to go. Gets you more stuff. You could get just the Bitcoin subscription by the month, which is $249 a month, or for $300 right now. This is on sale, $200 off, guys. This is a lifetime subscription, $200 off a month. For an extra $50, you get access to the paid version of all of these crypto and tickers, as well as the one-offs. Like this month we had Theta, we had Boeing. Next month we've got Theta, we've got Nvidia. So you get the paid version of all of those. Great way to support the channel. It's really the best way to support the channel is through these subscriptions, because it allows for peace of mind, not just a piece of pocketbook, if you will. It's so funny how similar your guys' names are. It's like crazy. Like, what are the chances of that on a psychic chat on tarot that your names are literally one letter different? You're like crazy, crazy. XRP. Um, yeah, XRP. You would get XRP too. Yeah. So if you're interested in XRP too, what you should do is you should get the 30 days access to all paid, because for $50 more than a one subscription, you're going to get all of these. So it'll include XRP, Amazon, Google, Shipcoin, Tesla, and Bitcoin. Those happen every month, as well as the S&P 500. And then people order customs. If you have the all paid, you get access to the paid version of those customs as well. And with that said, guys, I'm going to roll. Thank you all so much for joining me back on the first day back on since vacation. Good to be back. I think things are really going to pick up here. Next month is my birthday month. So usually birthdays for me, most of my life birthdays have been kind of depressing, because like for so long, like I would just be working and working and working, and there were no changes in my life. And it was like, what am I doing this for? It just keeps continuing like this. I need changes. So birthdays were kind of like a reminder, nothing's changed. Over the last several birthdays, though, it's become quite different. And hopefully it'll be the same come this birthday. But with that said, guys, blessings to all my angel investors. I'll see you guys on the Discord channel. Everybody else, I'll see you on the next one tomorrow.